This is called Social Stream. I'll have the chat or have this link in the description down below. So if you're watching the video later on, you'll be able to see this and be able to get it yourself. It's a Chrome browser extension, so you can use it on Edge, or I should say any kind of Chromium browser. So it means Chrome, Edge, Brave, and there's one other one. There, you can use it on Firefox. They do have a way that you can download the extension to be able to be used on Firefox. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let me go ahead and just show you what I'm talking about here. Let's just move that off to the side. So it's an extension. You'll have the little button here. It shows that it's online. And what you want to do is be logged into the different platforms that you're streaming to. So for this, let's say for the top three, YouTube, Twitch, and Trovo, I'm logged in. I have the tabs open for that. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on this link. You can take this URL and put it into OBS as a doc and have it set up as just one channel chat. You can have all of them. As you see, there's nothing here. So let me go ahead and simulate a chat or any kind of chat within. Now, what you would have to do is just having the tabs open is not enough. What you actually have to do is pop out the chat. So here is Trovo. Let me get Twitch, and let's go ahead and get YouTube as well. So as you see here, it says it has my YouTube chat. So I'll go ahead and open up Trovo. There's Trovo, and it's pretty much real time. It's very quick. So it reads the chat from the services that you're streaming to into one very awesome window that you can keep track of. And it's all three services, and it shows up. You can have the different icons from where it's coming from. So let's pretend that chat was active and you have lots of messages coming through. And so you see all the Twitch chat here. And then of course with Twitch, it doesn't show the icon until you click on it, like their avatars and stuff like that. It's just the API restriction from Twitch is keeping that as blank or a generic, but until you click on it, and then that's when it'll show up. You can also do the same thing if you have an active chat over on Trovo. Same thing. You got the icon from which service the chat message is coming from, so you can keep an eye on things. And the cool thing is if you go back into the extension, you can take this featured chat overlay and have it like an on-screen chat that it would be showing up in your stream. So you wouldn't have to have, if you wanted to do that, if you wanted to have all the chat messages within your stream itself. Now, some of you might have noticed a few things here. You can also capture Discord chat, Slack, Telegram, and WhatsApp will show up here and be pushed into your on-stream chat as well, if you had that. Now, you can also make emojis larger. There's all these different styling options here. You can hide the source icon, so if you don't want people to realize, oh, it's the messages coming from a different platform, to be obvious. Yeah, but that's just an option that you can use as well. You can do horizontal scrolling messages, so they'll go on the very bottom. Or I don't know if you remember or if you've seen the widget. Mr. Boost has a horizontal scrolling chat where on the bottom of your stream, you're gonna have chat go by in a horizontal ticker type style. You can also do a dark mode, light mode, add unique color to names if available. You can also have messages fade in, hide messages after 20 seconds, and they fade out when hiding. You can also set up different behavior, increase messages history to 200. So in case you want to go back, you can see the last 200. You can take out the HTML for messages and donations, all sorts of different things that you can do here. And the same thing for the feature chat overlay options is you can show the source icons or hide them hidden. It's completely up to you and how you go about setting this up. You can round the edges or fade out in and out. Now you can also change the colors of the comments or the backgrounds or the fonts or the background color of the fonts, or the name I should say. You also have auto reply to hi messages. So if someone types in hi, you can have it automatically reply to say, hey, how's it going? Or whatever you want. So there is a lot of stuff that is available for you to integrate multiple platforms within your stream. Now, let me go ahead and open up OBS here. Remind me later. So we have OBS. So what I want to do is I want to copy that address, go into OBS, and your typical browser source, go ahead, add that in. Where is it? Browser. On screen chat. Name it whatever you want. Press OK. Nope, I want you to allow it. I guess it's been a while since I had that open. All right, so we figured out why it wasn't working, because I was putting in using the wrong browser source, or the wrong link for what I wanted to do. What you want to do, if you want to have a chat overlay, use the streaming chat, the dockable, this link right here within your OBS, and you'll have your on-screen or overlay of your stream chat. If you want feature chat, which means you bring a person's chat message to feature within your stream, this is the link to use, which also is labeled feature chat overlay. So I have these two situated here. I'll have the feature chat. This is what happens when you click on a person's chat message. It is featured within your stream. So it's a great idea to have if someone's asking questions, you want to showcase their question, go ahead, click on their chat message, and it features that message within your stream. Now you can also change out the sizing and play around with the CSS and stuff like that to make it more customizable. You can also go ahead and show you here the Twitch chat. It'll show up here. So if you want to go ahead and click on the same thing, it'll show their user profile picture and the little icon for whatever channel or a streaming platform service that they're coming from. So it's a great way to boost the people that are viewing you from one platform. Let's say if someone is asking questions solely on Twitch and you also get a question on Trovo, you can show them on screen at the same time, no problem. And also you have your floating chat overlay for the on-screen chat. So that makes things a lot easier to do some customizable things as well. You can change the sizing and all that stuff. Now, if you want it to go away after a couple seconds, just go ahead, click on the extension icon at the top of your browser window, go to feature chat overlay, click on options. It'll take you right to it. So we want to go ahead, fade in and out, and hide overlay after 20 seconds. And let's go ahead, also round edges, and that should be good. So what we actually have to do is because it'll change the links. So as you see here, it says it adds some new stuff. It's like how source, fade, showtime, 20,000. So we need to copy link address on screen. Let's go ahead, change that out, overwrite. So when we go back, go click on this again. So now it has the rounded corners and it should hide after 20 seconds. So let's go ahead and give it a moment here. That's if I did everything right, which it should do. There we go. Fades in and out. After 20 seconds of being on screen, it's gone. So you don't have to click on it again. You can continue on doing some other stuff. That was a good question. Test. Yes, this is a test. Thanks, Two-Ton Waffle. Now we can continue on with the show and stuff, blah, blah, blah. So it shows it up there for 20 seconds and then fades it out. Like I said, then continue on with your show as if you're doing a podcast or a talking head, or if you're doing just like something like this, someone asks a good question and it's a very good question, or any kind of question is a good question, no matter how dumb it is. There is no dumb questions. You can showcase it on your stream. Okay. So How do you get this on to your particular device? Like I said, this is a Chrome extension or Chromium extension. So all you have to do is I'll add the link here. So what you want to do is I'll go ahead, post a link in all the chats. On YouTube, it'll be in the description. After the fact, on Twitch, you have the chat there. So that gives you the link to download it, install it yourself. It's actually pretty easy to do. All you have to do is download the zip file, extract it, put it whatever it is. So what you want to do is after you extract it, you go here, you go into Chrome extensions. Where is that chat? Or is that link? Yeah, and once you extract it into a folder, go here to load it. So all you do is just copy and paste this link into a new tab, and it'll show all your extensions that you have available. One thing you also want to make sure is that developer mode is on. If it's not going to work, you have to have it on to begin with. Now, once developer mode is on, all you do is go to load unpacked, search wherever you place that extracted folder, select a folder, and then hit open folder. And then you'll see this right here will show up. And then that's it. Then you go ahead and customize it however you like. Now, they do offer for the feature chat a customization. It's like this one right here. All you would do is copy this little bit of CSS, go back into OBS, open up the app properties for that particular browser source, paste it, press OK. So now what's going to happen is when I go back here and click on a link, it's completely different. It shows up the background's a different color. You can change the background. The name title or the name color is all different and just completely different. So it's easily customizable. You just have to play around with it a little bit. So you can also change like the background. Let's go ahead. A good idea is to take the CSS, put it in a notepad so you can easily customize it, and then you can play around with it. So I cleared out the CSS. So if I go to here, it'll go back to default. That's one way. If you mess up, just go ahead, clear out the CSS, save it, and it'll take it back to default to wherever you had before. Now, of course, you don't have to use this with multi-streaming. You can be streaming to one platform and still be able to use this if you want to bring the feature chat option, or if you want to have the on-screen display of chat. This is an awesome thing to use if you don't use anything else. One other way you can do this is all you have to do is just have the chat window popped out and then have this running, and you're good to go. And then you can select the chat channels or the chat messages to do the feature chat. Now, it's an important thing to note that you have to have the chat channel or your chat wow, how many times am I going to say chat in this one particular video? You have to have chat popped out, chat windows popped out, because that's the way it can view or read the messages. And this is an awesome thing that I found that I don't think that many people know about, and I actually would like to see more people use, because this is pretty freaking awesome. A little bit of code or a little bit of extension that is completely free. If you want to, I think the person who made this, also you can stylize your chat window here. Yeah, there's a support link here. They do have a Discord. It's free support. You can do a contribute to the GitHub, because this is all volunteer based. So if you want to see more of this, is like I said at the beginning, this is made by the same person who makes Video Ninja. The way to bring guests into your stream, all you do is the same situation. You just take the browser source, add in an OBS or whatever streaming service or platform or encoder that you use. It's all the same. So if you enjoyed this little guide walkthrough of setting up a multi-streaming chat within one particular window, check out my other video right over there to about other multi-streaming services that might be an interest to you. So you should be definitely checking it out. Click on it right now. Do it.